Welcome to this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. This meeting is held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium at 10 South Oakdale in Medford. This meeting is held every Wednesday morning at 9:30, as long as a quorum of 2 commissioners is available to conduct the business of Jackson County. Your Jackson County Commissioners broadcast this meeting over Rogue Valley Television, and it's available for streaming and review at jacksoncountyor.gov. Under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming. The types of business that occur at this meeting include public hearings, official voting on actions by the Board of Commissioners, presentations by departments of the county, and recognition of service that makes our county great. Agendas of the meetings are posted on the Commissioners' Bulletin Board and released on the county's website and through local media in the time required for public notice. Many of the conclusions on the business presented to the Board of Commissioners have been discussed in detail and prepared by the administrative office and staff prior to consideration at this meeting and the official vote. These prior discussions also have been properly noticed and the work done in a transparent manner. We encourage you to come and experience the process by attending any of these meetings or watch online at jacksoncountyor.gov. And now, your Jackson County Commissioners, Rick Dyer, Colleen Roberts, and Randy Sparacino, working for you.
Well, good morning. I'll call to order the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for May 7th, 2025. It's 9:30 and we're in the Courthouse Auditorium and also an audio-video conference. And we'll begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. And I asked Sheriff Nate Sickler to lead us off. Thank you.
All right, please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And we're going to honor an Employee of the Month from the Assessor's Office today, and they're all here today. But we're honoring Kristen Powell. So you've joined us at the podium.
Kristen, congratulations. Thanks for being up here. Nice to meet you. Get myself prepared here. Great crowd. Thanks for coming. So, for the Employee of the Month for May 2025, it's Kristen Powell from the Assessor's Office, presented this May 7th, 2025. Kristen Powell began her career with Jackson County in October 2018 as an office assistant in the Personal Property Program of the Assessor's Office. Quickly demonstrating her ambition, she embraced the appraiser training program through the Oregon Department of Revenue and became a registered residential appraiser. Kristen then transitioned to the data analyst office where her skills truly shine. She is a member of the team that applies statistical analyses for the office's year-round appraisal system and ratio studies. Kristen leads by example, tackling challenges with determination. As a data analyst and a segregation appraiser, she dives into complex issues while supporting her colleagues. Her diligent note-taking keeps the team informed, fostering a collaborative environment for shared success. Importantly, she memorializes the decisions for changes the office has made and then the decided steps necessary for project advancement. Kristen is a great team player and provides excellent customer service. She goes out of her way to help others, and her positive attitude and sense of humor make a real difference in the workplace. Anytime I mention sense of humor, you have to tell a joke. That's just the rules.
They're not TV appropriate.
Okay, well, shut the cameras off while we do it. She attentively addresses staff and citizen needs, finding answers to questions or guiding people to the right department, ensuring everyone feels valued and supported. Outside of work, Kristen cherishes time with her husband and 2 children. She's an active member of her church and supports her children's sports endeavors. This recognition is a shining testament to her unwavering dedication and hard work to the taxpayers of Jackson County. Kristen, on behalf of the Jackson County Board of Commissioners, congratulations on being selected as the May Employee of the Month, and thank you for your outstanding dedication to the citizens of Jackson County.
I I too just, you work in a huge department, and so to be Employee of the Month, you're really quite a standout. So thank you for that, and for the customer service and the sense of humor, even though it may not be appropriate here. We hear that a lot. But anyway, I know you have, do you have a child here today with you? Well, they should come on up with you. I'm the chair, I can do what I want, right? Come on up, you guys.
You guys have to speak 5 minutes each.
Yeah.
My son Hunter and my daughter Gemma.
Well, thank you, and thank you for sharing your mom with the county to give great service, so you can be proud of her.
Well, Kristen, congratulations. It's fantastic. This is a great honor for you, and it's my pleasure to present you with the certificate.
Thank you.
And we have our county assessor here with us, Angela Sturr, so if you'll speak first, and then, yeah. And then you can, hi, and then you can find.
Thank you. I'm Susan Krebs. I am Kristen's manager. I just wanted to let you know, Kristen, that we are so proud of you, and you are such a vital part of our team. Your dedication, hard work has really shown, and it has not gone unnoticed on there. You really deserve this award. Thank you, and congratulations.
You really do deserve this award. I was the lead appraiser when you started training as an appraiser, and you just really asked a million questions. You just had such perseverance, and that drive, ambition, but also questioning everything, I find very valuable. And I continue to find that very valuable in your current role, because you question what we're doing, how we're doing it, how we can do it better. And I appreciate that from my staff, for sure. Thank you very much.
I'm not much of a talker, but
They laughed at that.
That was the joke.
that was the joke. It's a great honor to receive this. I just am so thankful, and it's an honor to be able to serve our community in the work that we do. I thank you, all of our managers, for encouraging me for the last 6.5 years. I've learned so much from you all. I want to thank all of my coworkers for making work fun every day, and I especially want to thank my family and my friends for coming out and supporting me today. So thank you so much.
Great job for you too. Congratulations again. Thank you. Thank you. Good to meet you.
Thanks, thank you.
That is a terrible thing to do to me.
We'll wait just a sec, because usually after that, the room clears. We're not the draw.
Want to stick around
Thanks
for
for
the
coming.
consent calendar, huh?
Yeah. While they're leaving, I will announce our next agenda item is a request for a discussion of non-agenda items. It's a 5-minute limit pursuant to the codified ordinances of Jackson County, Section 213.06. Members of the public may address any item not on the agenda. However, pursuant to ORS 192.640, the Board of Commissioners is prohibited from discussing a principal subject that's not on today's agenda. Therefore, the Board of Commissioners will listen to your concerns and may consider the matter you raised by asking staff to follow up, or by having it on an agenda for discussion at a future meeting. So we have an in-auditorium sign-up sheet. Nobody signed up, but you're still welcome to come up if you have a few things you want to say. Or if you're online, if you raise your Zoom hand, you'll be brought into the meeting, and you can talk to us that way as well. So,
Madam Chair, there is no one on Zoom with their hand raised.
and nobody came up. So we're going to move on to our consent calendar. We have minutes of meetings from our Board of Commissioners work session, April 15th, 2025, our Board of Commissioners regular meeting, April 16th, 2025, and our staff meeting from April 17th, 2025. We have a Board of Commissioners land use meeting minutes from April 23rd, 2025 on file number 439-23-00001-LRP. And we have two proclamations. One is an order proclaiming May 11th to the 17th, 2025 as Police Week in Jackson County, Oregon. It's order number 90-25. And we have an order proclaiming May 12th through the 18th, 2025 as National Salvation Army Week, and that is order number 91-25.
I'll move approval of the consent calendar as read. I don't think my white mic is on, though.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Dyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino,
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts.
Yes, thank you. And as we usually do, we read the proclamations, and the first proclamation is Police Week in Jackson County, and we do have Sheriff Sickler with us today, and I've asked Commissioner Sparacino to read that.
It is my honor to read our proclamation for Police Week. Whereas there are more than 900,000 law enforcement officers serving in communities across the United States, including dedicated members of all law enforcement agencies in Jackson County. Whereas over 66,000 assaults against law enforcement officers are reported each year, resulting in over 22,000 injuries. Whereas since the first recorded death in 1786, nearly 24,000 law enforcement officers in the United States have made the ultimate sacrifice and been killed in the line of duty, including members of law enforcement in Jackson County. And whereas the names of these dedicated public servants are engraved on the walls of the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C., whereas 147 new names of fallen officers are being added to the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial this spring, honoring those officers killed in 2024. And whereas the service and sacrifice of all officers killed in the line of duty will be honored during National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund's 37th Annual Candlelight Vigil on the evening of May 13th, 2025. Whereas the Candlelight Vigil is part of National Police Week, which takes place this year on May 11th through May 17th. Whereas May 15th is designated as Police Officer Memorial Day in honor of all fallen officers and their families, and U.S. flags shall be flown at half-staff. Now, therefore, the Board of County Commissioners of Jackson County hereby proclaim May 11th through the 17th, 2025 as Police Week in Jackson County, Oregon, and publicly salute the service of law enforcement officers in our community and in communities across the nation.
And thank you so much for your service. And I know Sheriff Sickler puts on a wonderful ceremony. It's next Wednesday, right, at 10 o'clock over at the Singular Plaza. So it's amazing. We appreciate all you do.
Yeah, first of all, I'm glad that we do this every year. It's so important that we do recognize, again, that the great responsibility that law enforcement takes on for everyone else in our society, and sometimes that responsibility comes with that ultimate sacrifice, and we need to make sure we're cognizant of that, and then we do honor those that give all for their community. So I'm really glad that we do this every year, and we remind ourselves of how important it is.
And so I will read the proclamation, and it's my honor to read it for National Salvation Army Week. And in the matter of proclaiming May 12th through the 18th as National Salvation Army Week, whereas the Salvation Army has been serving the citizens of Jackson County for 127 years, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Whereas the Salvation Army is present wherever the needs are great, especially during times of crisis, where vulnerable citizens are more at risk of becoming homeless, food insecure, addicted, or spiritually tired. And whereas the Salvation invites the citizens of Jackson County to an event called Love Beyond and help the organization continue to provide life-changing aid to those who need it most. And whereas it is fitting and proper during National Salvation Army Week to recognize the tremendous impact of philanthropy, volunteerism, and community service provided in Jackson County, and whereas the National Salvation Army Week is an opportunity to encourage citizens to serve their neighbors in need alongside the Salvation Army with their resources and time. Now, therefore, the Board of County Commissioners of Jackson County hereby proclaims May 12th through 18th, 2025 as National Salvation Army Week throughout Jackson County, and encourage the support and participation of all citizens in the programs this organization offers. And it's dated the 7th day of May, 2025, Medford, Oregon, and will be signed by the board. And I just will say May Majors Johnette and Randy Mulcher here, as is Sherry Whitson from the Salvation Army. And I thank you for coming and for all you do as well. Great service. And we saw that during the Almeida fire, especially what all you did. So you're very important to us as well. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Again, just wanted to say thank you and recognize the important role that they play in the network of our community that tries to help those in need up and down the socioeconomic ladder. And again, we have a great community because of organizations like yours and the rest of the network, so thank you.
I think it's great that we recognize you guys during May, because most people only think about Salvation Army during Christmas time and don't realize that you're doing great things for our community throughout the year. So this is a fantastic opportunity.
So true. Thank you. Well, moving on in our agenda, we don't have any public hearings and we don't have anything for discussion and deliberate. So before I adjourn, I will just remind everyone that Sunday's Mother's Day, and for all the ladies in the auditorium and online and listening in, happy Mother's Day to you all, and happy Mother's Day to my mom. Thank you, and the meeting is adjourned.
We hope that you've enjoyed this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. If you have any questions on any part of the show, please feel free to contact your Jackson County Commissioners or staff. You can find their contact information at jacksoncountyor.gov. To review the content of this or any other meeting, under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming.